Around about November time in 2016, I'd been getting a lot of aches, and it was getting progressively worse, and I went to see the doctor, and I was not expecting anything other than maybe a bit of a telling off for perhaps burning the candle at both ends. I was organising an outdoor pursuits weekend for a charity that I volunteer with. I was on my way there when I got a phone call from Morriston Hospital, and they asked if I could come in straight away. I don't think it even quite dawned on me then how serious it might be. I went in to see the consultant in Morriston, and she sat me down, and she explained that my blood results had come back with extremely advanced multiple myeloma, which I'd never ever heard of course. So she did explain to me that it's a form of cancer, and that it was so advanced that I would need to start treatment immediately, and they had a sort of 3-week window in which to act, really. I think I was so shell-shocked at suddenly going from swinging off mountains to almost finding it difficult to walk within a few days, that I didn't really know quite what to do, to be honest. And one of my friends said his brother, who had extremely advanced leukemia, had been supported by the Maggie centres, and suggested that maybe I go up to the Maggie centre in Swansea and see if they could do anything to help. Maggie Centre were extremely welcoming and warm and friendly. It was kind of like going into somebody's living room rather than a sort of clinical setting. And it was just really lovely to be able to go and sit on a sofa and just blah in no particular order, and for somebody to listen and then actually be able to start help me to sort of organise this cascade of random thoughts into topics and things to tackle and questions to ask, and they helped me to sort of prioritise what I needed to think about. If Maggie's hadn't been there at the point where I really needed that support, then I think me, my partner, my family, and the 6-year-old son would have just not known how to approach that absolute bombshell. I think something that's really important for people to remember is that Maggie's doesn't just support you through sickness, but it also supports you back into health. I think if everybody can just remember that for anyone who has that bombshell of a cancer diagnosis, it can seem like a death sentence. It certainly did to me for the first few months that I was battling it. But I think if I could see then how I'd come out on the other side, you can actually live a fantastic and really fulfilling life. I don't know how anybody could have gone through what I went through without that support. And my story is just one of many thousands now and in the future for whom I think Maggie's will make a real life-changing difference.